Mm. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Put an 8 in the chat. Y'all can hear me. Put an 8 in the chat if you can hear me. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Woo. Woo. You really think you're fighting the power by making videos? Salute. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Boston, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? This how I'm fighting the power. With beet juice. How you like them apples? Shout out to Boston, man. Shout out to Boston. Alexa, turn it down 2 notches. On my channel, I used to go like every week. I used to have like a mental day where I just, go live and chop it up with my people, man. Cause this morning I woke up this morning and I was just online. I'm like, damn, bruh. Like, everybody just talking. Everybody just talking. So like today, I just wanted to chill today, bruh. I've been going so hard and I gotta get back to my mental days where, I'm just chopping up with the people, man. Shout out to LA, bro. Shout out to LA. Shout out to LA. How y'all doing today, man? Like I say, tomorrow we back to the videos, I've been going live a lot. Tomorrow we back to the videos. We back to the energy. We back to it, bro. I had to watch a movie last night to get, yeah, man, like, especially doing content, especially as a photographer, just especially just doing all this stuff, especially in these times, you have to always give yourself a break. Like, even you work a 9 to 5, like, sometimes you gotta use your PTO. If you ain't got no PTO, sometimes you gotta call in. That's why I used to make videos a lot about my truck drivers, telling them, I used to always tell them on that road, bruh, save your money. Because when you save your money, you're not on that road depressed. You know, I got to watch your replay. What's poppin'? I remember you. Yeah, I remember you when I was in New York. I remember you. It's right. Just pull it up. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, like I say, I used to tell my truck drivers, save your money when you're on that road, because you could take off when you want to take off. Or if your job start bullshitting, you could be like, send me home for a few weeks. I've been saving my money. But when when you wasting your money, ordering DoorDash instead of cooking and stuff like that, now you gotta go to work, and they know you need them. So I don't care what nobody say, bruh. It's important to have you a mental day. It's important to have you a mental day to yourself. That's important. As an adult in this day and age, that's important, bro. I don't care what you do. Even with photography, bro. Like, I gotta put the camera down. If you get anything out of life, Alexa, turn it up 1 notch. Hi, Rockstar. Meant to break it so serious, needed. I've been sleeping and not answering my phone. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. It's so crazy because, like, I love New York, you know. I love New York. I'll probably be back up there in December, you know, to visit whatever. But, bruh, just being back in New Orleans and the energy you get, bruh, I sleep way better now. And I learned we all go through different chapters of life, bruh. And at a certain point, you go reach that chapter where you need those mental days. Yeah, money is important, but also your mental is very important too. If you chasing money, money gonna keep running away from you. You gotta attract that shit, you know? You gotta attract that shit. Where you originally from? I'm from here. Facts, your mental health is that's a fact. Got to have them breaks from time. Oh, hell yeah. Because when you take a break, you come back with, like, you come back refreshed with photography, making content. You come back refreshed. Like today, I'm just chopping it up with y'all. Tomorrow's video, I'm going extra hard. I promise you. And y'all gonna love that shit, you know? I appreciate y'all, but tomorrow I'm going even harder just by taking a day. I'm listening to music all day. Johnny Taylor. Uh, who else? Bobby Womack, Anita Baker, Stevie Wonder. All day, nonstop. Tomorrow, I'm coming through fresh. So it's just very important. I don't care what you do, bro. Whether it's art, content creating, you got 9 to 5. Man, look, don't let these people run you crazy. You feel me? Don't let these jobs run you crazy, bro. Please don't. Like, I see so many people on, like, even with content, people go crazy, man. They go crazy, bro. And you gotta take your time. If you want to stand out with anything, you gotta step back and take your time, you know? You are a credible source. I appreciate you for that, for real. Yeah, I love taking my time, man. Like, I love being patient when it comes to things. I don't have to be the first one to report something. Like, I can take my time, do my research, and that's why I'm getting back to my videos. Cause today, you know, I'm gonna do my research, and tomorrow we dropping, bro, and we coming with that heat. But today, I just want to chill today, you know. You do go hard with these videos. Salute, appreciate that. It gets overwhelmed. Oh yeah, budget, invest, save so that you can exit. That's a fact, bro. Oh my God. C Diggs, that's a fact. Saving your money and working a job, bruh, you be hoping that job talk to you crazy. You be hoping they say, oh, you fired. Okay, I got enough to last me. You know, that's the way I feel about you, man. That's a fact, Maze. Yep. I understand. I am overwhelmed. Be blessed. Oh yeah. That's the way I feel about you. One of your videos made me have a flashback that happened last year. Which video was it? You do a hell of a job, young man. You must be, but protect yourself from pressure. Hey, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. As you get older, you learn. You know, you just learn what works for you, and I love that, man. And like I say, I love taking those mental days. I used to do it so much when I was in New York. But I just been going so hard while down here, I forgot. Oh, bro, you gotta take the mental day. I forgot, bro. I forgot. So once a week, we gonna start taking these mental days. You know, I'm gonna get outside. I gotta find me a basketball court, start shooting some ball and stuff like that. Uh, Probably walk through the French Quarter sometimes. You know, go to a museum, go live. You know, What's poppin', Kai the Captain? Yo, Rockstar, you the real. I appreciate you, bro. It's Mental Health Day. Take a break. Go to the beach. Money would never outcast my. Oh, it's a fact, bro. Like, look. Hold on, who said that? Look, I need a certain amount for my life, and everything else just be a bonus, bro. That's where I learned where happiness come from, bro. A certain content. Everything else be a bonus. Everything else that come be a bonus, bro. When you know where you want to live, how you want to live, man, come on, bro. You not competing with nobody, you know? I just wanted to let you know you are very handsome, intelligent. Hey, I appreciate you, Shannon. Shannon, appreciate that. Thank you, love. I have a lot of family there, but I haven't been there since I was 4 or 5 years old, and it's sad, but yeah, come visit, man. Ernestine Hardy, yeah. You got people here, come see your people. You know, we don't have to wait to, a funeral or whatever to come see our people, man. Come see your people. Since you were 4 or 5 years old, I don't know how old you are now, but yeah. I don't care how you do it, on a bus, a train. Come see your people, you feel me? Fly, 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 fly. When you know your purpose, oh, come on. Damn, C. Diggs. You must be a pastor or some shit. This the realest shit I ever heard, bro. When you know your purpose, you will be chill. Damn. That's probably the realest shit I ever heard. When you know your purpose, man. Until then, you ripping and running. But once you know your purpose, once you know the things you love, things that you enjoy, you be chill. And you don't feel guilty for chilling. Like now when I sleep, man, I sleep because I know when I work, I'm gonna work. When I go to sleep and I wake up in the morning, I sleep because I know when I work, I'm gonna work. You feel me? They want us stressed out forever in this economy, bro, in this racist system. They want us so stressed out, bro. And ain't none of our lives perfect, bro. We all got things we dealing with, but you still gotta live life, you know? So that's why I always post on my community posts from time to time, do not give up. Don't ever give up, bro. Because it's easy to give up on whatever you trying to do, you know? What's poppin'? Grand Rising FBA fan, what's poppin'? What's poppin', Ty? Yeah, man, like I say, it's easy to give up. It's easy to look at your life and be like, damn, I'm so behind. Bruh. It ain't no such thing as being behind. Your whole 20s can be bullshit. You could be bullshit in your whole 20s, half of your 30s, and then life just you just start thriving. That's how this shit work, bruh. That's how this shit work. You done partied your whole 20s, half of your 30s, and all that you learn from partying and meeting new people, being broke, and still enjoy all that you learn is gonna benefit you from what you're trying to do. So you really gotta live your life and you really gotta live your life, man. And I think you behind. There's no such thing as being behind. In 1 year, you can catch up. Shit crazy. Something can switch in your brain and you can catch up in 1 year. That's how that shit be working, bro. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Keep this good work going, my brother. Peace and blessings. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Like I say, I'm gonna get back to taking 1 day where I just chop it up to the people, because every day, you can come on Nolan Wells. Bruh, if you're a human You gotta you gotta pause that shit for a little while and just talk to your people, you know. And then we get back to the energy. And then what I'm about to do, I got this channel, but I'm about to make another channel that I have. I'm about to turn that channel into my photography channel. So I'm about to start dropping content on 2 pages. You know, so yeah, man. I'm about to start my photography channel, and I'm gonna still have this channel. It's a lot of stuff. Like I say, when I ain't doing shit, bro, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at history. I'm looking at photographers, like black photographers from the 1800s in New Orleans. Because a lot of people don't know, the first Hollywood was in New Orleans. The first black director had a movie theater, all that stuff. Studio was a black director in New Orleans. Hollywood copied from him. Ain't that some shit? So that's what I do on my mental days, bro. I just look up a lot of history stuff, and you know, do you sign your pictures? I do. And I got a lot of pictures to edit too, man. I got so many pictures from the second lines of this year. But if you want a picture, you know, the link is in my bio. It's in my bio, man. If you want to order a picture, something like that. But from the second lines this year, I gotta edit those, bro. Those are so raw. But second line season start again next month in August. So I'm about to go so hard, bro. When I promise y'all, I'm gonna start going live too, because the second line is gonna be on Sundays from August all the way to next year in June. So I'm gonna start going live on Sundays too. So when y'all visit New Orleans, bro, that's what I want to tell y'all. When y'all visit New Orleans, don't just go to the French Quarter, then leave on a Sunday. No, tell your job you gonna be back Tuesday. Stay for a Sunday. Don't ever leave on a Sunday, bro. If you wanna feel the real Black American history, that real raw feeling that if you move to the suburbs and you miss, because a lot of people don't talk about that. A lot of people move to the suburbs around these Caucasian people, and you be missing your people. Come on, we chopping it up today. Hold on, let me open up these blinds right quick. A lot of our people move to the suburbs, and they be missing their people, bro. They be missing that energy. So I'm gonna start going live on Sundays just to show y'all how the second lines be. So when you come to New Orleans, don't leave on a Sunday, bro. Stay on a Sunday, do your research, find out where the second lines, you can go on Instagram, find out where the second line's gonna be at, where the route gonna be, and you come celebrate, you come dance with your people. In the real New Orleans, not just the French Quarter. And I ain't saying the French Quarter, I ain't saying it's not real, but I'm saying outside of the French Quarter is you're gonna get that real Black American feeling. What's poppin'? You get that real Black American feeling, bro. So this second line season, I'm going off. Y'all about to see, I'm about to add something to my pictures, bro. I'm telling y'all about to see some amazing shit, bro, that you never seen here in New Orleans when it comes to photography, dog. You feel me? So, yeah, man. You mean not the tourist trap area? Exactly, man. On the agenda, bro, I love New Orleans. I ain't never been before. Oh, yeah, man. Look, second line season start next month. Every Sunday. Well, it could be most Sundays, but during football season, it's gonna be every Sunday. All the way to June 2027. You know? So don't leave on a Sunday. Find out if there's a second line on a Sunday. Find out the route. You can go on Instagram, or you can hit me up on Instagram and go out there with your people, brother. That shit gonna change your life. That shit gonna change your life, because there's no People only think that New Orleans is about Bourbon Street. No, bro. This city is mostly Black American, man. It's rare you find that. It's mostly Black American people, you know? What's poppin'? Uptown facts. You can easily lose. Alexa, turn it up. Oh, I had enough and I lost it. What do you think about Sinbad and Shabazz movie? White people took away Shazam. They gave it to Shaq, right? Bet. Appreciate the advice. I love my people with all my. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, that shit gonna change your life, bro. Your first, your second line experience. It's gonna. The smile on the face is a little bit closer. You might find a teardrop. I'm mumbling. Yeah, they say it never existed. What's up, Duke? What's poppin', Jada? I think love cost me. I'm gonna have it. Yeah, like I say, man, that wind blowing hard as hell outside. Make sure you take your mental days, man. Make sure you taking care of yourself. You know, we grinding hard for this money. We grinding hard for stuff, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're cleaning your home. You gotta, you know, like I say, life ain't perfect for nobody, bro. But you gotta make sure you still living. You know, you gotta make sure you still getting sunlight. You know, like the Spider-Man now, man. I got a balcony, dog. So like every morning I go outside. I leave my phone on the bed and I just go outside and sit down. Before I go to bed, I sit on the balcony, bro, and I just relax my mind, dog. Now I see why, you know, older people, our elders, they be sitting on the porch. I'm like, damn, like this shit feel good. I see why they just be chilling on the porch, bro. You know? A lot of people in New Orleans now are not original since 2005, Katrina. I'm coming just for the real New Orleans experience. I want to see. Oh, yeah. That's why I tell people all the time, man. Don't just go to the French Quarter. Here I go again. Here I go again. I see it on my porch all the time. What? That's my favorite activity now. It's 5 o'clock a.m. And the still going strong. It's called Mandela Effect. Remember, Mandela was said dead, but he wasn't. Because all on the line. And the effort is moving. Yeah, my mental days, bro, like when I'm chilling, I play music I really play music every day. But today, all day. I'm the willows across the sea. And it feels like daylight. Gonna catch me a bucket. Yeah, like I say, man, when y'all come here, second line season start next month. It start back next month. So to my Black American people, when you come here, especially in the fall, because that's all the festivals and stuff like that, don't leave on a Sunday, man. Take a Monday off. Take Monday off. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Take Monday off. So you can enjoy Sunday without having to rush and get up and get on a plane. Nah, take Monday off. Go back Tuesday. They'll be all right. And then your flight will be cheaper. The flights be cheaper on Tuesday. So, you know, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. I'll be on my pimpin' seat. That's a fact. And it feels like But I like what she said earlier, man. When you find your purpose, you be chill. That's a fact, bro. When you know what brings you joy, when you know what you great, like I always talk about, our people. Alexa, turn it down one notch. I keep telling my people, man, we have gifts and talents. We don't copy nobody, bro. We original. Like so many people tell me, oh, your channel original, because I don't want to copy nobody. That's how we all are. You know, it be the raccoons who be copying, or the people from the islands and, you know, the ignorant ones, the immigrants, they be copying us. I want y'all to do your research on who is running the R&B game now. It's not our people, bro. It's people from Europe. It's British people, bro, that's running R&B now. But guess what they did? They studied Black American people to sound like them. They don't have the story. Like, you can't feel that soul. You can't feel it. That's why I say, man, your joy is really going to come from, they can take everything away from you. But if you have those things that bring you joy, they can't take that shit away. Like photography, bruh. The way I love capturing people emotions, I love that shit. That's why I show so much emotions in my videos, because I just love when people show emotions, bruh. Especially in this day and age, because everybody be trying to hide what they feel. So when I'm doing street photography and people showing how they feel, bruh, I love that shit. I gotta take a picture of it, you know? So people copy us. We don't have to copy nobody. We don't have to study Caucasian people to be great. They copy us. So the thing is, you gotta trust your idea. That's why sometimes I might sound stupid on my videos. I might be singing. But I be feeling like I need to do that. That's me. And to some people, I probably look stupid, but I don't care. Some people go copy. They copy us, bruh. They copy Black American people. They copy Black women. They copy Black men, bruh. You feel me? The evil grin. Nobody, oh shit. Damn, everybody's stealing our shit. That's a fact. They always stealing. They done it to Michael Jackson many times. You cannot never recreate. That's a fact. My mother always said they study us like science project. Exactly. I like that too, brother. Compassion for people. Yup. It's a natural aura. Everybody copy us. That's it, man. So while you studying Caucasian people, they studying you. The game is cold. The thing is, we have to get back to trusting our ideas, man. Them random, silly ideas you got, trust that shit. Write that down. Trust all your ideas. Try them all out. Because we are the original, bruh. You know how many Caucasian artists start off trying to rap, and then once they get on, they go to country music? Or even with your boy, what his name was, Basquiat, whatever. I forgot his first name. But what's the white artist that was like popular, but he used Basquiat? What's his name? He was the first one to paint like the soup cans and shit. He always wore shades. I think he was a painter. And he was always with Basquiat, like using him, copying him. Not Van Gogh, no. Yeah, Andy Warhol. Yeah. Andy Warhol, they used Basquiat. When they was done with him, they killed him. Then they took over his art, and now they making millions from his art. That's what they do, bruh. That's why I'm so glad I got out of the phase where bruh, create. Today is the day where you can create your own world, bro. Nobody has to put you on. You don't want to be put on, bro, because if somebody puts you on, they think they own you. Today, you can create your own world. Back then, they used our people. Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston, Prince. Then they kill you and say, oh, they didn't have a will. Come on, bro. You think Prince didn't have a will? Come on, bro. Come on, somebody said it. Ty said it. Make your own table. I keep telling Ty, start your own podcast. Yeah, I'm going to put you on Front Street. She a model. She a model. I keep telling her, start you a podcast. Yeah. She's a model. She about to go to New York in September. Start your podcast. Can't nobody take that from you. You know? Can't nobody take that from you. Like, we don't have to copy nobody. We don't have to feel like we less than, she laughing. We don't have to feel like we less than nobody, bro, because they copy us. The things you insecure about, they want big lips. They want to be thick. They want to get tans. Now you seeing Caucasian people with locks. Come on, bro. And you gotta think about, I saw something earlier. Dude was like, why is every race always worried about us? Come on. Think about it. Every race online, it's like black people. It's like black people, black people, black. I'm like, damn. If we so broke, if we so ghetto, if we so this and that, why y'all so worried about us? Come on, bro. We the main stars. You gotta always feel that way, bro. You gotta always feel that way about yourself, for real. We the main stars, bro. Whether you broke, down and out, or whether you got it. We the main stars no matter what. That's why nobody can make money without making content about us. They have to make content about us. Where they talking shit about us, no matter what. That's the only way they can try to make some money. And if I'm lying, tell me. Somebody say, "What the trend says?" Come on, bro. That's how you gotta feel. That's how I feel with YouTube. When I take break from videos, I be like, okay, what can I come up? Let me come up with something new, original, nobody else is doing. It's so easy because everybody copying everybody. It's so easy. Like, nah, I'm about to go shopping, bro. I'm about to go to the thrift store and just find some shit to put on, bro. I'm about to find some shit to put on, bro. I don't want to dress like nobody. I don't want no Jordans. I don't want no Nikes. I don't want nothing, bro. I'm about to go to the thrift store. I'm about to just throw some shit together like we used to do before people start copying everybody. I'm about to throw some shit on. So when y'all see me in the video next week, sometime in August, with just random shit on, just know I got tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of everybody looking alike, bro. I'm tired of the same food, bro. We can't even eat spinach no more, bro. Oh, bro. We can't even eat spinach no more, dog. We can't eat salad. People getting gypped trying to buy the same. Yeah. Nah, bro. I'm about to go to the thrift. Look, I'm not playing in August. So when y'all see me just wearing random shit, bro, just know I got tired, bro. I'm about to go to the thrift store and I'm about to just ball out and just put shit together, bro. Because I don't want to look like nobody. I don't want to sound like nobody. I don't want my photography to look like nobody. Everybody sounded like today. I'm online looking at everything online. Even with the Nolan Wells situation, everybody just it's like everybody just sound it's so much information, it just makes you blow up. You like, God damn. Might as well, real talk. You better stick to them canned red beans. Party like a rock star. You're right, little bro. Be like yourself. Not it. That's a fact, man. Everybody dressing like everybody, man. Everybody want to live skyrise penthouse, and ain't nothing wrong with that shit. But damn, bro, it's no character. That's why I love the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, even the early 90s. When it came to the homes, that's why every home I get, bro, it has to be built in the 1800s. I don't want no home that was built in the 2000s. Every home I stay in has to be built in the 1800s. I don't want no home, and I was born in 1990. I don't want no home that was built in the 2000s. I need my home in the 1800s. You know why? I know that house go survive a hurricane. Dry your eyes. But I'm getting tired. Today's my mental health day too. Let's go, man. Man, those blue runners, red beans are the bomb. That's a fact. And Camille's. I didn't think it. Let's see. I want a cat. Yeah, man. I love homes built in the 1800s, bro. Cause they all come with the spiral stairs. Ain't that some shit? Today they don't build spiral stairs no more. I just love how back in the day, when they built something, they built it to last, bro. Even the cars, bro. They built stuff to last back in the day. Today, they build shit to make money. And that's like my channel. Like, I don't want my channel just to make money. Like, I want my channel to be built to last. I don't want a channel I'm hot in 2023, but 2026, I'm not hot no more because I was chasing money. No. I like things that are built to last. I love that shit. So shout out to the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 1800s. Because they built shit to last back then, bruh. Now they just throwing up homes. And they want you to buy that shit. Be a homeowner. Bruh. You get a tornado, your whole house gone. Your whole house gone. You feel me? Dollar store sell good clothes. I found a brand. Let's go. Look. Yeah, look. I'm all about being different, bruh. So whatever you gotta do to be different. I'm at that phase of life now. I don't want to dress like nobody. I don't want to talk like nobody. If I gotta sound crazy, I sound crazy like myself. You feel me? It really did poor quality these days. That's a fact, man. The new cell phone prices drop about 4 months later, exactly. But you buy a new phone, the goddamn phone getting hot in your hands. The phone feel like one of them. You know how when it's cold, you get those little hot things to warm up your hands? Your phone will start feeling like a hand warmer. God damn. Steve Jobs wouldn't like that shit, bruh. Today, they just want to make money, bro. Nobody want to build things to last no more. So, to separate yourself, I learned, even when it comes to content, don't jump on everything if it's just hot. Take your time, do your research, then bring that fire. Then bring that fire. You might have to work a little harder. You might have to read, write. It's cool. It's gonna separate you. Like today, when I do research, I have to read and write, bro. But I love that shit, you know? 1980s is when the quality of building construction went down. Contractors started cutting corners. Crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I love things that were built in the especially homes. in the 1800s, bro. Bro, they still standing. Go to the Midwest and look at them Victorian homes, bro. They still standing. Bro, look, I drove trucks for 10 years. Go to the Midwest and see them Victorian homes. They still standing tall, bro. Those homes that look like a vampire lived in it, yeah. Those homes in the Midwest are still standing throughout all the blizzards, snowstorms, all that. I just love that shit, man. If I could go back, I would have went to school for a historian, to be a historian, but shout out to YouTube, man. YouTube is my college. But like I was saying earlier, when it comes to starting new things, I don't care what age you are. Today, age don't matter. You could be 40, 50, 60. You can start something, everybody start loving that shit. Bam, you on at 55 years old. Age don't mean anything today, bro. It don't. When I see people die at 55, I be like, damn, they were so young. That's how I think now. You know? So get back to what you love doing. Get back to, because we all know what our purpose is. Like that voice never leave your head. And the further you get away from it, the more depressed you get. Alexa, turn it up. I like this song. Alexa, turn the volume up. Hold on, y'all. I like this song. When you need me, I was right beside you, girl. That's Al facts. Even music like this, bro, they don't make this no more. All you gotta do is call me. Simply beautiful. Nah, for real. Alexa, turn it down one notch. I love seeing the people in their 90s and 100s. Still enjoying life. Some are still accomplishing goals. Come on, man. That's what life is about. You know, people be thinking they 33 and they old as hell. I be like, what? What? I'm 36, bro. And I be like, man, my life just starting. I'm 34. Shout out to you, man. Life, I'm telling you, bro, life just be starting in your 30s. It just be starting. Start all over again. Hey, it's crazy. Alexa, turn down one notch. It's crazy how when you get older, you start understanding these songs. Well, when you young, listen to your uncles and aunties play this music, you be like, what the hell? When you get older, you be like, damn, it makes sense. Life has different chapters. Come on, C. Diggs. Hold on. Come on. C. Diggs, you preaching. You preaching. That's why I say, man, never be jealous of anybody or have envy of anybody, bro, because they can be in a certain chapter, but your chapter, when you start winning, it's gonna come. The only thing you can't do is give up. You can't give up, man. Oh my God, same here. Folks be like, you look like, man, look, same here, bro. Peace and blessings. What's popping? But it's so important that y'all take those mental days, man, and figure out what you gotta do for your life instead of doing everything for everybody else. You know? Start all over again. Mm. Yeah, like I say, man, today we just vibing today, man. Tomorrow we back to the videos, man. You know, I enjoy the lives, but I gotta get my energy back to making these videos, bro. So tomorrow we back with the videos, dog. Please don't repeat this out there over and over like that. Look. I will repeat myself 100 times. 100 times. I thank you though. Thank you. You gotta recharge, and ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a fact, man. I feel like when you recharge, you just come back stronger. You come back stronger. How's your rock star? What's poppin', Beverly White? Yeah, I think about my granddad every time something bad happened. I know he made it past a lot. He was born in 1928 past. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, granddad. Vibing is cool. You need a break. These cases are a lot. And then when you start doing things, you start sounding like everybody else. So when I notice that, I gotta step back. I don't want to sound like nobody. Even if we're talking about the same thing, I need to come from a whole new angle, you know? You have to do whatever you do. Good for you, facts. Hello, everyone. What's poppin', Diane? What's poppin'? Appreciate that, Chiefess. Cindy, appreciate that. Same here. I be busy working from home. Gotta relax and chill. Plus, get back on my music production. Yeah, man. Like, you could put so much energy into everybody else, and you forget to put that energy back into the things that you love, man. You know, and that's so important, bro. That's so important, dog. That's so important, man. Right. Yeah, you gotta find your own way to do things, and that's dope. You have bring your own credit. Come on, bro. Y'all preaching, bro. Y'all must be some preachers in y'all neighborhoods, dog. Y'all preaching today. Y'all preaching today. And that's the power of our people, bro. Like, they love to aim at our people or look at the black on black crime. Bro, every community got crime. I can talk about Asian on Asian crime. I can talk about white on white crime. They just don't show it because, like I say, everybody hates us. So they're going to show ours the most. But they'll never show the original criminals, the crimes they committing against each other so much. The husband's murdering the whole family because he lost his job. The husband doing weird things with the family dog. Come on, bro. So don't let that get to you, man. We are the blueprint. We are the main characters. We the main characters, bro. So sometimes you have to, like somebody said earlier, you gotta make your own table. You gotta make your own table, and it might be a lot of work, but it's a lot of work too. Being stressed out. How the preacher say? Come on, somebody. It's a lot of work being stressed out. Appreciate you, Cindy. Thank you for that 10. Thank you, love. It's a lot of work being stressed out. It's a lot of work that come with building your own table, but that feeling you get when you sleeping, knowing that, come on, knowing that you got your own table, ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that. You feel me? And like I keep telling y'all, we are the blueprint. So once you start believing it, bro, it took me a long. I always believed in myself, but it was fleeting. Like I have those. I could believe in myself, and I like, damn, start doubting myself. But the older I got, bro, I'm like, you know what? If I did it one time, I could do it again and again and again. You know? It can't be as bad. The same people I seen from it, shit, still not breaking laws. Come on. It might be a lot of work, but it's yours. Come on. That's a fact. Still enough land and people right. Yup. We the blueprint, man. So whatever you doing, keep telling yourself that. And don't copy nobody. Write down, because you gonna always have silly and weird ideas. Write that shit down. Do that shit. As long as you're not hurting nobody or going to jail and shit like that. But do it. That's gonna separate you from everybody else. Because everybody is different. I believe now people want to see who you are. You could be an artist, a painter, it don't matter. They want to see who you are. You know? I'm digging the mental health day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing, because like I say, when I was in New York, I used to do it like every Sunday or every Monday. I go out, I shoot ball. So now, the next time I'll probably be in the museum. I gotta find a basketball court, go to a basketball court, go live. So I'm gonna start doing this like once a week, like I used to do. Because I just feel like now everybody is just talking, and shit just blowing up. I'm like, nah, we gotta relax. And today, I gotta relax. I had a dream that I needed to decompress. Your video today is aligned with, come on, man, let's go. Let's go. What's poppin', CC? What's poppin'? Oh, that's enough. I've been drinking this shit. Hey, people be talking about beet juice is nasty. Man, I drink this shit like water, dog. So heavy. Sunday equals self-care day. Let's go. Are you coming back to Brooklyn? Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. Get tired. I'm gonna be out there probably this winter. Like I'm trying to build stuff up in New Orleans right now, especially my photography and stuff like that. So, but I'll be out there this winter. Be too much stress, I'll be on my game and listen to music. Come on. Ty, that beet juice good, man. That beet juice amazing. Beets are good for your skin and nails. I'm telling you. Well, they ain't have the kind I normally get. This say cherry blend. It's like I say, it's straight. I like the nasty kind. Like I like the kind that got no blend. That's the kind I normally get. I like the regular kind that tastes bitter. This got a flavor to it. So it's great. I like the bitter kind. If you can get the original kind, like the bitter kind, get that kind. That's the best kind, The nasty kind is the good kind. Told y'all I'm weird, bro. When I saw a topic, I said he gets it. I take 2 days for self-care out of each week. That God, come on, man. Come on. I love that. I love that. One got married to a man named Timothy Streeter. You stay in New York, right? Who you talking about? Give the black flavor. Beets are good for your blood and iron, especially if you. Oh yeah, I've been drinking beet juice for like the last, I'm gonna say 4 months. Oh hell yeah! Like last 4 months, I've been drinking it. Like I got put on. I'm like, oh, you gotta tell me twice. Like I say, I don't want to be in nobody hospital. The older I get, I don't want to be in nobody hospital, bro. I don't trust these doctors. You see why I do these videos about what they do to black women when they go to the doctor and what they do to black men. Why you think black men don't love going to the hospital, bro? Like we know, you can't trust them people. You can't trust them. They'll tell a black woman she gotta get a C-section. She don't have to get a C-section. They just get more money from C-sections. And sometimes, a lot of times, the baby end up dying or the mother end up dying and the baby live. And you got no answers. The doctors just move on. I'm like, no, we ain't having that. Because I put it together. They do that because if you do your research, the Caucasian race is declining. And like, I'm not just saying that. Go do your research. So now it starts to make sense why they killing innocent black men, why the cops killing them. Now it makes sense why when women go to the hospital to have babies, they either kill the baby or they kill the mother. It makes sense. Then they just move on, and now the family just messed up because they did this on purpose. I covered so many stories like that, bro. So many stories, dog. They've been trying to kill us since 1865. Come on, man. Yeah, I told y'all, they our original hate. And like, look, I said, I'm not racist, bro. My channel, notice I always say, we hold racist Caucasian people accountable. So if you racist, then my channel will make you mad if you racist. But I've been telling y'all, they our original haters. They was hating because even after slavery, our people started buying homes, buying land. And you know what they did in Louisiana? After slavery, our ancestors started buying land and stuff like that. They murdered them, did all type of stuff to take their land, and then they built chemical plants on their land. So that's why they called the plants they called it plants. That's short for plantation. The chemical plants, that's short for plantation, bro. And now they call it Cancer Alley. Because the black people that still live around or on that land, they getting cancer because of the chemical plants. I gotta say, bro, New Orleans is sinking. Oh shit, here we go. They talk about New Orleans is sinking, but of course you got some land in New Orleans that's in Louisiana that's sinking, but it's also land that's being created. It's also land that's being created. But they ain't talking about that. Then they want to blame hurricanes. Look. They want to blame hurricanes and the weather and the flooding for New Orleans losing its land. That's false. Because think about it. The land, the earth, it needs a hurricane. The earth, the land, it needs a drought. It needs that. So, you know what's causing some land to be eroded? It's the chemical plants. It's the chemical plants causing everything, bruh. Everything that's unnatural, the chemical plants is killing off the natural things, bruh. That's it. It's man-made stuff that's killing off nature. Because they so greedy. They need more money. More money. That's why I say, bruh, think about how much you need for your life, how you need to live, where you need to live. And everything extra is extra. Everything extra is a bonus. Because you could live a life just chasing this greed, and you never have joy. And that's what this racist system want us to do. They never want you to have joy. They want you to own this house, this house, this house. So now you worrying, okay, I gotta repair this house. I gotta repair this house. Man, look, don't let this racist system, bro, stress you out or send you to an early grave, dog. I'm done. Like I said, when I drove trucks, I was like that. I gotta get this load. Counting up my check before my check come. Okay, yeah. Man, look, I need a certain amount now. I need a certain amount a month. I'm good. Everything else I get, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Because I learned real joy don't come from things. It don't. Because things in America is debt. DEBT. So it might look good on the outside, but it's dead. Real joy don't come from things, bro. Real joy come from having a purpose, knowing what you love, experiencing things, traveling, doing stuff. People, certain people. That's real joy, man. They tricked us. Now, of course, we all have things that we love, like the things that bring us joy. So, like to me, it's old school cars, old school muscle cars. That brings me joy, like a different type of joy, like it'll never leave. But I'm talking about you just want things on things just to make you happy. No. It's a trap. It's a trap. If you buy a house, don't exceed your budget. That's a fact. And look, you know how 1 year you think you know everything, and then the next year come and you be like, damn, I ain't know nothing. I learned, bro. And sometimes you gotta. Some people have to go through that fire to learn. I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people. The best way to live is to live below your means, man. It's the best way to live because you get to live. When you live below your means, you get to live. So keeping up with the Joneses, trust me, the Joneses don't want that shit they got. They don't want that. They don't want that shit they got. Living below. Hold on, I'm thinking of a song. Alexa, play Neither One of Us. There we go. That's what my son. Do you like to learn from others? That's a good question, Todd. I learn from others now. I learn from others now. Because I didn't grow up like watching people, but I just always did what I wanted to do. So I didn't watch people, and I just never watched people. Like I did what I wanted to do. And then but I learned it's best to live below your means. This is the trick that they do to us. You start getting money and you want to live around Caucasian people in the suburbs and you think you just made it. No, that's a trap. Because while you going to the suburbs around them, they come into the hood and they rebuilding. Ain't that some shit? So the cheat code is keep your money. You gotta show people how much money you getting. Because it's not where you live. Somebody told me this. It's not where you live. It's how you live. So just because you're in the hood, that don't mean shit. It's actually a good thing. Now you can build. Because trust me, when you leave to go where they live, they coming where you live. It's a trap. Because you go to them suburbs, bro, you be missing your people, dog. You be missing your people. You be missing the smell of barbecue. You be missing the loudspeaker sometimes. You know? And I ain't saying you gotta live around that forever. I'm just saying, like, don't just think you made it in life when you move around those people. Because a lot of times, it ain't what you think, bro. It ain't what you think, bro. It's best to live below your means and still have that drive to create and do things. Because when you stressed out about money, I learned you can't create. You can't think when you're stressed out. Get in my way. So the cheat code for this generation these days is to build your own table. Build your own table. Like I say, it's gonna be some work, but it's gonna be worth it. Build your own table. Really Bob them struggling out there. I'm telling you, I'm going through that now. See? Hey, keep your head up, Clarissa. Keep your head up. Yep, happened Harlem, Brooklyn. I'm a New Yorker. Yep. Why move rent, Scott? Exactly, bruh. You don't want to live somewhere where I learned. You don't want to live somewhere where you can't take off from work because you got to work every day. You got to get every penny to pay your rent or your mortgage. You don't want to live like that, bruh. You don't want to live like that. You don't. Because you're going to be stressed out all the time. Then you're going to look up like, damn, I'm a slave. I'm a slave for material shit. You know? So, what I learned is to live below your means, man. You know? And actually, that way you could actually have a life. Because now, I feel like people want a life, bro. They want to be able to do things with their kids, do things with their friends, and not have to worry about, oh, I don't have it. Because my rent is $4,000, $3,500. Come on, bro. We ain't doing that shit, man. Don't be, I'm telling you. But I know how it is, man. Like, you think that area or that house is just gonna change who you are. It's not. It's not. It's not. No material shit can bring you joy. It can bring you quick happiness, but it can't bring you true joy. Not a house, nothing. That shit come from within, dog. That shit come from within. Sad thing is, we at whoever mercy because they own majority of property. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm just telling my people, like, especially young people, like, it's okay to live below your means. It's okay to be paying. If you don't hear no gunshots and shit like that all the time, and you paying $1,300, $1,200 a month, and your life is safe, if you safe, you good. Keep doing what you doing. Keep that shit like that, bro. Because like somebody said, you don't want to be house poor. I love my apartment. It's little modest one. Come on, man. That's it. You will be there. And property taxes keep going up. I'm telling you. They trap us. That's why every time you turn on TV, it's marketing. YouTube ads. They want you to buy. Mother's Day come, buy. Father's Day, buy him something so he can work on. You got Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas. Come on, bro. They want you to make your money and just throw it right back into the system, bro. Think about this shit. So it's like you working for nothing. You ever sit back sometimes and be like, damn, where's my money going? You be like, what the fuck? Where did my money go? I sold my condo during the pandemic because I wanted to get out of that mortgage and upcoming. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Eat plant-based diet. It's actually cheaper. That's a fact. I don't celebrate holidays, just family birthdays. Like these upcoming holidays. And look, I ain't got no issue with people celebrating holidays. Like, do what you do, you know. I ain't that type of person. But just know, you don't want to work so hard and you buy things that 2 months, a month from now, people don't care about. It's collecting dust. It got spider webs on it. Them days over with, bro. Like, we work too hard to just be throwing our money away now. You feel me? Facts. Man, you're right. It's a new form of slavery. Exactly. They want you to leave the hood so they can come to the hood and take over. Ain't that some shit? They tricked us. They tricked us. They don't want you to live around your people, but they'll come and all the houses in the hoods be looking normal, but they'll build a modern style house right in the middle of the hood about to take over. But you done moved to the boring ass suburbs and you done left your people. Now the only thing that bring you happiness is buying stuff from Amazon. But you miss the smell of barbecue. You miss the smell of people just laughing. You miss seeing your people. I'm telling you, look, I know I ain't lying, bro. It really be like that. It really be like that, dog. I need to visit Louisiana. I miss the food so much. There was nothing like the Creole food. My whole family is from the boot. I'm in the first generation to not grow up there. Hey, this one thing I love about life, though. Like, while you still breathing, you can always visit a lot or you can always move to this motherfucker. Excuse my language, but that's what I love about life. You can always create your new chapter. I don't let nobody tell me what I can't do. You could always create your new chapter. Anywhere, anytime. That's what I love about life. You feel me? So yeah. Yeah, people laughing, bro. People don't laugh in the suburbs, bro. They do. They laugh. They laugh. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But all I'm saying is don't get tricked out. Don't get tricked by this system, bro. Alexa, turn the volume down. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna say that because people do laugh in the suburbs. You know, I ain't gonna say that. Shout out to the suburbs. All I'm saying is don't get tricked, man. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled, man, to think some other location is better than being around your people. Than being around your people. And look, we ain't perfect, but no other race is perfect. You think just because you're moving next to Caucasian people, they perfect? No. You know what black people go through who live around them? They get stared at like it's 1940. They get asked, oh, do you live around here? Where you live? Like, you still got to deal with shit being around them. For the most part, living around them is like being back in 1945. Ain't nobody race is perfect, bro. They could talk shit about us all day, but ain't nobody perfect. Ask Caucasian people. A lot of their kids hate them. A lot of their kids got all the money, get cars at 15, 16 years old, be on drugs, be going to an island doing drugs. Hint, hint. Exactly. Hint, hint. Them kids was renting out renting out vacation homes and shit, bro. Themselves. They got money, but they still going to islands doing cocaine, doing drugs. Meanwhile, you got a lot of kids in the hood that's studying, that's trying to better themselves. They're trying to better their environment. That's locked in. They focus, what is sports, education. They focused. They trying to avoid the drugs. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I told y'all the media is so backwards, man. It's so backwards. When we kill or accused of killing, they go throw. Look. I gotta break this down. If the tables were reversed, if this was, if there was on Myrtle Beach and it was one white kid on Myrtle Beach and he would have came up dead, bro, they would give those kids in South Carolina, they would get the death penalty, bro. They don't care. Firing squad. But when the table's reversed, they want to act like these Caucasian kids are innocent. But this is what they do, with money or without money. So that don't matter that they're in the suburbs. It don't matter. They just get away with shit because they got connections. You go learn in America, it's all about connections. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about what diploma you have, what degree you have. Life in America is all about connections. You could do everything right and you still having a hard time. Somebody can know the right person and they can surpass you. That's America. That's America. That's America, dog. And Caucasian people, they got that so well packed, dog. They can get away with shit because they stepmama is the judge. They stepmama is the judge. The game is rigged, dog. These boys doing interviews with YouTubers. And nobody has been arrested. That's why today I had to break, bro. You know, I had to take a break today, have a little mental day, and come back tomorrow with that energy. Because tomorrow video, I'm telling y'all, I'm going so hard. I'm back locked in, bro, to my videos. You know, we back locked in. Yeah, exactly. All those white positions all had connected. That's it. There was a white dude with an AK setting it off, and he was taken down peacefully. Of course, I saw that too. Like he was running around, just like shooting a guy in the neighborhood. J-Rock, FBA, what's poppin'? Keep doing your thing, bro. Spread awareness. Hey, appreciate you, J-Rock. Hey, everybody go follow, go subscribe to my boy, man. J-Rock up next. We've been rocking. We've been cool, man, since 2022, you know. Young dude, man. Hey, man, go subscribe to his channel. Cool dude, bro. Shout out to you, dog. I'm glad you still, you know, glad you're still keeping on. Yeah, when it comes to jobs or getting out of trouble, it's about who you know. That's it. Those underage kids admitted to drinking. Nobody got arrested. No parent got arrested. Especially in Mississippi, bro. These sundown towns, it's all about who you know. Where is the love? You're right, little Johnny be puffing weed and blowing smoke in the police face before the, exactly. That is America. I earned an MBA, couldn't get a corporate management position like white classmates who stopped talking to me after I pointed. Come on, I believe that. I believe that. America is all about who you know, especially when you're Caucasian or you're a raccoon. If you're a raccoon and you love to kiss ass, just like, think about this. Officer, I don't call him Officer Tate, whatever. I call him Officer Raccoon. This how you know those kids are racist as hell. Out of all these YouTubers those kids could have did an interview with, They went to the YouTuber who hates his own people. Think about that. They went to a platform who talks down on black people. So how you think they felt about Carmelo? They did an interview with a YouTuber who hates black people. So how you think they felt about Carmelo? And see, they didn't even realize this. They didn't even realize what they doing. By them doing an interview with a raccoon, it makes them look worse. Hey, introvert, what's going down today? Oh nah, we just chopping it up today. We just chopping it up. I'm just talking about with the Nolan Wells, his friends. They did an interview with Officer Raccoon, not Officer Tate, Officer Raccoon. But go look at the content that Officer Raccoon makes. They went to a platform. They say they love Carmelo. I mean, not Carmelo, Nolan. Why would you go to a platform that talks shit, that talks down on black people? You know why? Because that's how they feel on the inside. That's how they subconsciously feel. They went to a dude who talks shit about his own people to claim he's innocent. No, bro, you look even more guilty. Think about it. Out of all the content creators, they felt more relatable to him because they all racist, bro. That's why they felt so comfortable with Officer Raccoon. Because on the inside, they are racist and they hated Nolan. When somebody keeps saying, I love Nolan, he was like a brother. You don't love him. If you love him, it will show. You will be crying in the interview. Then I saw Officer Tate on the island in pants. Don't ever trust anybody, any man who wears pants on a beach, on an island, with shades. Warren has shades on. Again, when people, like I say, some people have been wearing shades their whole life. You know, I ain't talking about them. Don't trust people who put on shades when they trying to plead their innocence or they trying to teach you they lying. They can't show their eyes. They lying. They lying. Out of all the content creators Nolan so-called friends should have went to, he went to the one who hate black people. Think about that. He went to the YouTuber who hates black people. He related to him, bro. I started working in business development for a water company, and my VP of sales had a BS in physical education. White man who was past the football. I'm telling you. That's why they come up with this DEI shit, because they be projecting, bro. Everything with raccoons and racist Caucasian people is projection. They are the real DEI. You go to these jobs, a black American person is always the smartest person who knows everything. Caucasian people get hired because they know somebody or because of their color. They the real DEI. And the way to hold black people back from taking over, they have to create certain things to hinder us, to stop us. Because even though they have a 400-year head start from slavery, we still run circles around them. That's why it's so easy for me to believe in myself. That's why it's so easy for me not to praise celebrities, bro. I'm not praising no goddamn celebrity, no athlete. You know? They had a 400-year head start and we still be running circles around them, bro. They have to tell you the diploma don't mean anything. So it can discourage people from going to college. So it can discourage you from being an attorney, a black American attorney that care about your people. They have to create all these things, redlining, so you can't buy certain homes. They do this, bruh. All this shit by design. So don't tell me about black on black without talking about who created this shit. Of course, people go kill each other where they live, especially when you create poverty in the community and you put liquor stores and you divide the people. Of course, they go let out that frustration around each other. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Let me put this phone on charger. Forevermore. It's called damage control, not supremacy. They will question your credentials when they have none. Exactly, bruh. It's all projection, dog. It's all projection. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching the Cosby Show lately, bruh. I'm about to change up my whole style, bro. Like, see, they expect black people to be a certain way. But when you living better than them, you looking better than them, they hate that shit. They hate that shit. That's why they did what they did to Bill Cosby. Because Bill Cosby, like I told y'all, my dad told me that Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show taught him how to be a better father. They know that these shows helped our people. So what they go do, they go put something on Bill Cosby to ruin his character. To ruin his character to affect our people. But they'll never do that to their people. So I'm gonna change my whole style, bro. I want the motherfuckers mad at me. I want them to think, yeah. Even when I'm living now, bro. They be asking me, oh, what you do? Man, look, I drive dump trucks. I'm a dump truck driver. They nosy, bro. What you do for a living? What you do for a living? I drive dump trucks. If you're in the real world, bro, you know these people be doing drugs, bro. They be high all day. A lot of Caucasian people, I ain't say all of them, but a lot of them, they be on drugs. But they get on the internet, want to talk like they better than you. No, we ain't going for that. Love, Alexa, turn the volume up 2 notches. Let's go. Alexa, turn it up. God damn. About me. For the rest of my days. What y'all know about that? But I just can't walk away. Oh, yeah. Run free. Hung up like. Come on. Don't be no fool. Love really don't lose you. I didn't know that could be a reason. You're right. Hold on, what's she say? Hung up like. What's my somebody's hold on? Oh yeah, okay. Don't be no fool. Like I say, man, don't let this racist system trick you, man. Don't let it trick you with the ads, the commercials. Don't let it trick you. Live your life. Find what brings you joy, man. Find what brings you joy. That's so important. You listen to old good shit. Love really don't. I've been stopped celebrating these holidays. I would get my little relatives' books though. Bro. I like that. When some songs came on, we got sent outside to play. Alexa, turn the volume down 2 notches. If we were the primary drugs users, do you honestly think they'd be coming into this country and you're the way? I'm telling you, bro. They are. Everything they throw on us is them. They are number one in crime. They are number one in drug using. They are number one in everything, bro. And they gonna try to tell you, oh, 13%. We the no. If it was even an even percent of race, whatever, they would still be the highest, bro. It seemed like we are because that's all they put on TV. The news, the internet. It's them though, bro. Go to the West Coast. Go to the Midwest. It's them. Heavy on drugs. Heavy on drugs. Bam. But y'all, I'm about to get to work. First about to eat, and then I'm about to get to work on this video tomorrow. We back to the videos, y'all. So I'm bringing that energy tomorrow. So get ready. Get ready. Tomorrow is on. You know, like I say, anybody who wants to support my photography, the link is in the bio. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to share my new photography channel this weekend. So start that, and we go end this year on a good note, man. These last 6-5 months, we going hard, man. We going hard, you know. But every week I'm take a day off where I just have a mental day where I just, you know, walk in the museum, go shoot some ball, go to Treme and walk in the French Quarter, you know. Every week I'm gonna do that. So I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for joining this live, man. We just chilling today. And, you know, I love y'all, man. I appreciate everything y'all do, all the comments, the super chats, the regular, the random cash apps, you know, to my people. Take that mental day, you know, and figure out what brings you joy. That's so important. Just like money, what brings you joy is also important. I love y'all.